most embarrassing moment is from like a month ago, my first ever press junket. A press junket is where you go watch a movie before it's like out in theaters, and then like you watch it with like critics and press and reporters, and you interview the stars. I was going to my first press junket, my first interview of my first press junket to Ramon Rodriguez. And I sat down and like, thank you, Ramon Rodriguez, for sitting with Crackle.com. And he's like, he rolled his R's, and he wanted me to roll his R's. And for 30 seconds, he was trying to get me to roll the R's, and I can't, because I just can't. And you get 4 minutes for the interview. And so I'm like, dude, you just took up like a lot of my time with this 4 minutes. So I'm like, crap. Okay, just get into some questions. So I start shooting questions at him, and then I ask him what his favorite scene was from the movie, and he gives me a scene that's like halfway through the movie. It's kind of like spoiler, definitely a spoiler of the movie. And I'm like, okay, so if he's gonna, tell a scene that's, very like late into the movie, so will I. And I'm like, oh, well, that's awesome, because my favorite scene was blah blah. And he flipped out. He was like, what do you think you're doing? So unprofessional. Just give away the movie, give away the plot of the movie. That is not okay. So this going up before the movie was out, ruin the movie. And he just like went off on me for a good 30 seconds again. So I was just like, thank you so much, Ramon. Appreciate it. Like, grabbing stuff, and I ran the hell out of there. The other interviews went amazingly, and I felt so much better. Just that first one, that always stick in my mind as the worst experience ever.
As well spoken as I am today, and you could argue against that certainly. When I was in first grade, I actually had to take speech therapy classes because I just had a really terrible lisp and a really thick Boston accent. And when I was a child, my mother used to refer to it as Jonathan speak because it was so incomprehensible. She was the only member of my family that was actually able to understand it. These days, though, I've had a successful career as a radio broadcaster, so most of that's behind me.
And fact number 2, even though we really shouldn't have to tell people this, but nobody believes us, yes, our last name really is fine. And we really are brothers.
When I was 14 years old, I started working on the Russian service.
Another fact that I guess I find strange about myself is I don't like hot dogs. I've never ordered a hot dog in my life. I've never been like, yo, let me get a hot dog. I think hot dogs are gross. They're gross meats in a wiener, which that doesn't sound like good to me. And I don't like vanilla ice cream, and I don't like root beer. I know that's a little unconventional, so to some people, a root beer float and a hot dog would be like, yeah, that's a great meal. And to me, it's like, ugh, that's wieners and gross soda, gross ice cream altogether. I'm not into it. I guess there's your 2 facts about me. I used to be a pretty serious Irish dancer. I'm a terrible dancer today, and I don't like America food.